The series is almost over. I've got 2 more messages, then nothing for the last week, and there's our tiny micron. My voice ends when about to sound. Now here's another thing to think about. There's no Elijah period, so you can think about this. Apparently the series in some way prophesied. If you prophesy again, then you prophesy again. I do not claim to be a prophet. But why'd people all believe that prophet would first be human? They thought Christ was, they thought John was. Why were they looking for a prophet who was human? They knew that Christ got away, so they're going to try to make him king, because they knew that prophet would eventually be a king, but they thought he would come in some kind of human form first. Why? John the Baptist, were you that prophet? He said no. If somebody asks me, I'll say the same thing. I won't claim to be a prophet. Well, you should, Mr. Pack. Well, maybe I should. Then pray for me, because I'm not going to do it. Was it inspired preaching? I mean, most of this 7-year kingdom was understood. The date it would come was never understood, I guess, including even the prophets. Nobody ever knew that. But I don't know. It could be that the apostles did know Tammuz 1. I would submit they did. They had no idea what year it was. So it does coming along and laying out the 7 years in greater detail and then naming a date that maybe they already knew anyway, but tying it to the correct year. You had to go, 2,000 years from when they asked to the millennium that at that point they still hadn't even heard of, because Revelation was 2/3 of a century after they asked the question. Either way, prophesying or inspired preaching would seem to add credence to Tammuz. I mean, you judge what you think my words are.